29 minutes on to 7 o'clock. This is where I say good morning to you, Grenada, Carriacou, PD, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. Welcome to Good Morning Grenada for today. It is Friday, the 19th day of June. Expressing gratitude for being on the wake-up list this morning, thanking God for life, for health, for strength. I mean, the little health that I've got to be so thankful, because I could have been gone, but I'm here. So too are you. So we got to give thanks. We've got to give thanks. Faithful Friday. Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us through another week. As we enter this day, fill our hearts with gratitude for all you have done and faith for all you are still going to do. Bless every home and every person who needs your help today. Open doors that need to be opened. Make a way where there seems to be no way, and provide for every need. Strengthen those who are weary. Encourage those who are discouraged, and remind us that you are always working on our behalf. Help us finish this week strong with faithful hearts and unwavering trust in you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen, amen, and amen. It's a good day to have a good day in a good way. Let's see what the second one says. It usually sends to. Right, Friday blessings. Happy Friday. 1. A blessing of help. Lord, be my helper and lift me up in my time of need. You are my ever-present help. 2. A blessing of protection. Father, watch over me today and keep me from harm. I trust that you will safeguard me. 3. A blessing of guidance. God, guide my path as I look to you today. Preserve my steps as I journey forward. 4. A blessing of watchfulness. Lord, you never sleep, and your watch over me is constant. Thank you for your care. And 5. A blessing of faithfulness. Father, you are my keeper, and I know you will not let me fall. Your faithfulness is my foundation. Amen, amen, and amen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's just be thankful this morning. Thankful Friday, not thankful Thursday. Thankful Friday. Yeah, just thank the Lord this morning.
This song is dedicated to Lucy Thomas King.
Arise, arise.
Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord.
Lauren Salem, good morning. Always locked on. She always says gratitude is a must. Teacher Joan, good morning. Yulin, good morning. Michelle Bernard, Michelle, good morning to you. Yolan Swan, Jellian McIntyre is with us. Gracelyn Buckmeyer, destined to win, overcomer. Who else? Joylyn Barry, good morning. Good morning, good morning. A blessed good morning to you, my dear friend Innocent. Have yourself a great day today and a safe weekend. It's a blessing once a great Friday, and at the moment Grandans Valley is sunny for the morning. Yeah, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Joan Brathwaite Batson, good morning to you. Gracelyn Buckmeyer, good morning. Good morning. Petlin, good morning to you. Hope you're doing fine. Hope you're having a great day thus far. Petlin, how you do? So Petlin, you just forget me on the farin. Alright, you know, if the doctor tell me I should eat farin so that, you know, the kidneys could get back good. What happened to Petlin, boy? Way. Petlin, with friends like you, do I need any enemies? Catherine Phillip, good morning. Monica Meros Williams, Monica, tell Daddy Godwin and Miss Joan I said good morning. And while I'm in Florida, I'm going to say good morning to Kathy and Kenneth, Zuri and Solange. Mary E. Banks, good morning. How you doing?
When trouble comes,
Coach Paul Phillip and Anderson Peters is somewhere in Europe. Yeah, good morning, good morning. He's always locked on.
don't need
Last time you say, man, I like when you're ponging the locals. Well, that's what I'm here for. I have to pong the local stuff.
don't care what.
Joseph Ross, good morning to the GBN family. Blessings to all. Mr. Gordon Joseph, have a wonderful day. Thank you. How are you doing, bro? All is well? The word of the day today, that word is integrity. You'll be hearing a lot of this word in the coming days, months, weeks. Yeah. I don't know if it would be a year, but I am of the firm opinion that the election cycle has begun, and electioneering, campaigning, and so forth is going to be ramped up a bit. So you're going to be hearing a lot about who has integrity, who doesn't have, and who should have, and you would be hearing a lot of that. Integrity. That's how it is spelled. Integrity. 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 It means honesty and strong morals. Honesty and strong morals. Yeah, good morning. Strong morals. Here's how we can use that word in a sentence. Integrity builds public trust. I told you this word is going to be, a key word in the election campaign. Yeah? Now we've got three recognized parties. I mean, there are other parties, but the three main parties, the People's Democratic People's Movement just came in the mix. So we have the leaders there. Honorable Peter David, Member of Parliament for the constituency of the town of St. George, the Honorable Deacon Mitchell, the Prime Minister, and Member of Parliament for the constituency of St. David. We also have the Honorable Emlyn Pear, the Member of Parliament for the constituency of St. Andrew South East. Now, yeah, maybe we should have a discussion on that. As it relates to integrity, which one has more integrity, man? Because I'm telling you, this word is going to play a major role in the election campaign. Integrity. Oh, they've got no integrity, and I have integrity. We all have sinned and fallen short. Always remember that. I do hope, though, I really do hope that this election, the campaign period, we find that the leaders and executives of the parties, the various parties, come to the people with issues and things that you can and will do and you intend to do, and not get into the mudslinging. It doesn't speak well. It doesn't look nice on our behalf. Remember, the world is watching Grenada. Remember that. You understand? So my grandmother always said, don't wash dirty linen in public. You understand? Let this election be an election where we deal with the issues and not personalities. And of course, I mean, you've got to look into someone's character and past performances and so forth. But let's not make it the focal point and who did this and who did that and who didn't do this and who. You understand? Tell us how you can better the lives of our citizens. Tell us how you intend to make some constitutional reform so that we would really set our sights on true independence. Yes. And not this. In any case, I've got to be careful with what I say, because they monitor. And I cannot say that I wouldn't want to go over there and over there. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's let's make this election campaign be one with substance, with real issues, the bread and butter issues, and how we are going to take Grenada forward, and not personalities and people's, shortcomings. Don't highlight that too much. Yeah. You understand? Let the people decide. Present the issues to the people and let the people decide, all right? So good morning to the Honorable Prime Minister, the Honorable Deacon Mitchell, the Honorable Emlyn Pear, the leader of His Majesty's Opposition, and the Honorable Peter David, the leader of the Democratic People's Movement, and all the other smaller parties. It is believed that there will be a coalition government. You know, after the election, it is said on the ground that no one party is going to win all the way through, you know, to form a cabinet. But in the final analysis, let it be that Grenada benefits from whatever decisions are made. Put Grenada first, okay? Please, I beg you. Jolene Barry, good morning. Wendy Williams, good morning. Veronica Sandy. Veronica, how you doing? Mildred just joined us. Mildred, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, hope all is well. Good, nice. Our motivational tip of the day is up next. Yep. Reverend Samuel Caesar out there in East Flatbush, New York. Good morning to you, bro. Be yourself. Be yourself. Why should you be yourself? Because everyone else is already taken. So don't try to be somebody else. That person is already taken. Be yourself. And let me tell you something. Let me surprise you, right? As low as you may think of yourself, right? You know, a lot of people just think, and it has to do with a lot with how parents bring up their children. Parents, please tell your children good things about themselves. You understand? Stop beating up on children because their father did this to you or their mother did this to you. Children need to be loved. They need to be spoken good to and good of. You understand what I'm saying? Stop making the derogatory comments to your children. Let them grow up with self-esteem and morale. You understand? And that they wouldn't grow up with what my great uncle called, that Mr. Orange John, he said, people who suffer from inferiority complex. That's not good. Speak well to and of your children. And children in general, people in general. Taking into consideration that we are humans, everybody makes mistakes. But if you go beating up on your child like, oh, you're no good, you're this, nothing good would come out of you, and it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're sowing seeds that you would not like to reap the harvest of. If you listen to some of the youngsters who are in prison and you go back in their life and you hear the things that happened and the things that was said to them, you realize the importance of saying good things. In any case, I'm not going down that road this morning. I had enough. You understand? Yeah. Good. All right, let's see what's buzzing. So remember that. Be yourself, because everyone else is already taken. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Prisoner escape and it triggers police manhunt. Hence the reason why I see them vans speeding up when I coming down this morning, boy. Also locally, we hear that the Marketing and National Importing Board, the MNIB, I didn't know that was still functional. However, it honors top farmers for boosting local production. In the region, questions emerge over Jamaica U.S. deportee transit proposal. Internationally, the U.S. lifts a naval blockade as Iran deal takes effect. And in sports, Munich and Rising Stars set for T20 Bash semifinal showdown. Those are the stories that are buzzing this morning. Let me challenge you today. Today, make a very, very strong effort to speak positive. Too many times we dwell on the negatives. Okay? I'm sure you heard that before. You know, someone faltered, someone made a mistake, something went wrong. and you dwell on that, you amplify that, you broadcast it, you publish it, and you overlook the 99 times that same person did good. You understand? So what are you exemplifying? You're exemplifying the negatives. You never spoke about the good that person did. No. All the good. I mean, a plethora of good that was done. You ain't highlight that. You ain't go on the block and talk about it. You ain't call your neighbor. You ain't WhatsApp it. Beverly did this, and Beverly came and she brought food for us when we didn't have gas to cook, and I wasn't well, and James came and he washed my clothes for me. He even washed my undies. You don't talk about that. But James passed and he see a coconut under your tree and he pick it up without asking you. Yeah, he was wrong. But you forget he came and washed your clothes. You forget he brought food. He do all this thing. But you're going to amplify the coconut that he picked up. And sometimes you still get some in the oil down. Hey folks, Grenada is a small place. I'm talking Grenada now. Grenada is a small place. Let's just deal better with people. People will make mistakes. That's the nature of life. That's from creation. People will falter. People will do things that they were not supposed to do or you didn't expect them to do. But that doesn't necessarily make them a bad person. If you listen to circumstances that might have caused someone to do something, you would realize, had it been me, I might have done the same thing. Maybe I might have done worse. Yeah. Think about that today. Think about that. Stay with us. The morning edition is straight ahead.
Only Jesus alone can do it. Only Jesus alone can do it. It's only Jesus alone can do it, baby. So the scripture said, do it for me. Oh, yeah.
Stay with us, folks. The morning edition of News, Sports, and the Weather comes up right after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Looking for the perfect pre-carnival fete? Then get ready for Rhythm and Spice, a Rotary brunch experience happening Sunday, June 28th from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. at Quarantine Point Recreational Park. Enjoy an afternoon of bold flavors, vibrant rhythms, and unforgettable vibes featuring Sakina and the Alpha One Band, plus guest artists and DJs. Early bird tickets are just $200 and available now on GoToFet.com. Dress code brunch chic, island elegance with spice-inspired tones. Hosted by the Rotary Club of Grenada. Proceeds support Rotary Community Projects. Rhythm and Spice, Sunday, June 28th, Quarantine Point Recreational Park. Sip, savor, socialize, support.
For Grenada to realize its true potential, we must all be a part of nation building. From every corner of the world, our sons and daughters carry the spirit of the Spice Isle in their hearts through culture, innovation, investment, and service. Now is the time to come home to your beautiful Tri-Island state to reconnect with our roots, share our knowledge, to inspire our youth, and to help shape a stronger, more resilient economy for generations to come. We are all part of the collective journey to shape the future of our nation. Together, we are building a nation we are proud of, a nation defined by opportunity, unity, and purpose. Grenada is more than a place on the map. It is our heritage, our future, our home. We look forward to welcoming you.
This is the morning edition of news for today, Friday, the 19th of June, 2026. In the headline, prisoner escaped and triggers police manhunt. MNIB honors top farmers for boosting local production. In the region, questions emerge over Jamaica-U.S. deportee transit proposal. Internationally, the U.S. lifts a naval blockade as Iran deal takes effect. And in sports, Munich and Rising Stars set for T20 Bash semi-final showdown. The details to these and more are right after these messages.
We search for brilliance, looking far, asking wide, not realizing it's been right here all along. Makers, storytellers, dreamers shaping color, rhythm, and vision into something only Grenadians can create. But for too long, we've been working in the dark, hidden, overlooked, out of reach. Until now, Goka's Creative Directory brings everyone, creatives, businesses, and the community into one connected space. Find the artist who understands your vision, the jeweler whose craft speaks for itself, the storyteller and musician whose work reflects who we are. Visit us at creativeaffairs.gov.gd. Your next collaboration is only one search away.
A father's love is often found in the quiet moments, the sacrifices made without recognition, the lessons shared through words and example, and the unwavering commitment to family. This Father's Day, the Grenada Broadcasting Network proudly celebrates the fathers, grandfathers, stepfathers, mentors, and father figures whose strength, wisdom, and dedication continue to shape our homes, our communities, and our nation. To every man who has embraced the responsibility of guiding, protecting, and inspiring the next generation, we say thank you. Your love leaves a legacy that reaches far beyond today. From management and staff of the Grenada Broadcasting Network, we extend heartfelt Father's Day wishes to all fathers across Grenada, Carrico, Petite Martinique, and our diaspora. Happy Father's Day.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
Good morning, everyone. With the news in detail, I am Gordon Joseph. I just wanted, go off and say a special good morning to someone who is listening to us all the way in Washington, D.C. John Tomlinson, good morning to you, my brother. Now, with the news in detail, I am Gordon Joseph. Locally, we hear that the Royal Grenada Police Force, the RGPF, has launched a manhunt following a reported escape of a prisoner from His Majesty's prisons at Richmond Hill. Information received by the Grenada Broadcasting Network indicates that the escape occurred on Thursday night. Authorities have not yet released the identity of the escaped prisoner or provided details on how the escape was carried out. Further information is expected as the investigation continues. 10 farmers have been recognized by the Marketing and National Importing Board for their significant contribution to local food production. According to the MNIB, the awardees supplied 39% of produce purchased by the board in 2024 and 44% in 2025. General Manager Elvis Young said the recognition reflects the important role farmers have played in the board's recent success and profitability. Agriculture Minister Lennox Andrews commended the awardees and said efforts are underway to help farmers better manage pricing and production costs. MNIB Chairman Henry Joseph also encouraged farmers to continue expanding production, assuring them of the board's ongoing support. And finally, young people across Grenada will soon have an opportunity to develop their musical talents and learn the art of steel pan through a new summer program being organized by the Division of Culture. The division, through its community steel pan program, or ComsPan, is inviting expressions of interest for the 2026 ComsPan Summer Steel Pan Jamboree, a 2-week initiative designed for youth ages 8 to 18. The program is scheduled to run from July 6th to 17th at the GBSS Auditorium and will expose participants to steel pan performance, music literacy, and ensemble playing as part of efforts to expand access to steel pan education and create opportunities for youth development through arts. Parents and guardians interested in registering their children are encouraged to contact the Division of Culture for additional information. That concludes the local segment of news. Stay with us. The regional and international developments, they are straight ahead. In the region, questions are being raised in Jamaica over who initiated a proposed arrangement that would allow third country nationals deported from the United States to transit through the island. A diplomatic note from the U.S. Embassy in Kingston reportedly states that Minister without portfolio Audrey Marks proposed a plan in March that could see Jamaica receive up to 10,000 third country nationals from the United States. The Jamaican government has denied agreeing to any such figure and insists the arrangement organized or originated as a U.S. request. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang says Jamaica would only facilitate temporary transit and would not accept individuals with criminal convictions with no more than 25 persons to arrive every 2 weeks. The issue has sparked political debate as discussions between Jamaica and the United States continue. Looking further afield, the United States has confirmed that it has lifted its naval blockade of Iranian ports following the implementation of a new agreement between Washington and Tehran. Iran's Supreme Leader Mojtaba Khamenei said he initially opposed the deal, but approved it after receiving assurances from President Masoud Pezekian. He also claimed that U.S. President Donald Trump agreed to the arrangement agreed to the arrangement out of what he described as desperation. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance says a 60-day period has now begun to negotiate a final agreement. He stressed that Iran will only receive sanctions relief and economic benefits if it meets its obligations under the deal. That's the regional and international news. Stay with us, the sports and the weather. They're straight ahead. Good morning, sporting fans. The Peak Performance T20 Bash 26 moves into the knockout stage this evening with Munich and the Rising Stars set to battle for a place in the championship final. The two teams will meet in the semi-final at Tantin Playing Field, with the winner advancing to face Junior Murray Academy on Saturday night's title decider. Junior Murray Academy has already secured its place in the final after an impressive campaign and will be awaiting the outcome of Friday's contest. The semi-final is scheduled to bowl off at 6:30 p.m. this evening, while the championship match is set for 7 p.m. on Saturday. In World Cup news, Mexico have secured their place in the FIFA World Cup knockout stage after edging South Korea 1-0 in Guadalajara on Wednesday. Luis Romo scored the decisive goal shortly after halftime, capitalizing on a goalkeeping error to hand the host a crucial victory to seal top spot in Group A with a game to spare. Goalkeeper Raul Rangel has played a key role in preserving the win, producing a remarkable double save in the closing moments to deny South Korea an equalizer. The result means Mexico will remain in Mexico City for the round of 32 match against a third-place team. South Korea remains second in the group on 3 points and are still in contention to advance ahead of the final group match against South Africa. That's all the sports at this time. We'll have more sports during our lunchtime and primetime newscast. Stay with us. The weather forecast is straight ahead.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
4 minutes after 7 o'clock. At this time, I join forecaster Jonathan Price at the forecast desk at the MBIA. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning to you, and good morning, listeners. Here is the weather for today, Friday the 19th of June, 2026, as recorded at the Moss Bishop International Airport. It is currently fair. Winds are coming from the east at 11 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is 1016.3 millibars, which is above normal and rising. Present temperature is 28.2 degrees Celsius and relative humidity 79%. Yesterday's maximum was 29.7 degrees Celsius and a minimum last night 25.8 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, 2 millimeters of rainfall was recorded, which brings the total for the month so far to 50.6 millimeters. And now for the public forecast for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique Valley for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be fair and slightly hazy, becoming partly cloudy during the afternoon with brief isolated showers. Today's max will be 31.5 degrees Celsius with winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas will be moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters, hence a small craft advisory is in effect. Low tide will be at 1:45 p.m. and high tide at 8 p.m. Sunset will be at 6:33 and sunrise at 5:43. Just to repeat the public forecast, partly for today and tonight, the weather is expected to be fair and slightly hazy, becoming partly cloudy during the afternoon with brief isolated showers. And once again, a small craft advisory is in effect. From the forecast at Kenny-Moss Bishop International Airport, I'm Jonathan Price. Have a great weekend.
Thank you very much, Jonathan. You have a great day and a wonderful weekend yourself. Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick and Thompson Company Limited.
Welcome everyone to GBN's Rock the Box Weekly. These are your smashing hosts, Prince Charlton and Nyara. Over 100,000 beautiful people tuning in today. And that's quite a lot, isn't it, Craig? There's only one place they can help you keep up with music and culture today. Started as the underhorse, as they say. Prince and Nyara on the commentary at 8:30. And now, they're off.
It's 6 minutes after 7 o'clock, and to end the news, a recap of the headlines. In the local news, a prisoner escape. It triggered police manhunt. And we also hear locally that the Marketing and National Importing Board, the MNIB, honored top farmers for boosting local production. In the region, questions emerge over Jamaica U.S. deportee transit proposal. Internationally, U.S. lifts naval blockade as Iran deal takes effect. And in sports, we hear that Munich and Rising Stars are set for a T20 Bash semi-final, and Mexico, well, they defeated South Korea 1-0, so that has them home for the next stage, the stage of 32 matches. That's good news for them. Now, that has been the morning edition of news for today, Friday, the 19th day of June. On behalf of the entire news department and everyone who made this newscast possible, I'm Gordon Joseph, thanking you for viewing and listening, wishing you a safe and productive day, and extending that invitation to you to stick and stay with the network. To Graphics and his team from Hot 98 FM, we say thank you for sharing with us, and have yourselves a wonderful day. Have a good day, everybody. Be safe over the weekend. Bye-bye.
Island Queen sailed out of the St. George's Harbor. On board was some of Grenada's brightest and best sons.
A father's love is often found in the quiet moments, the sacrifices made without recognition, the lessons shared through words and example, and the unwavering commitment to family. This Father's Day, the Grenada Broadcasting Network proudly celebrates the fathers, grandfathers, stepfathers, mentors, and father figures whose strength, wisdom, and dedication continue to shape our homes, our communities, and our nation. To every man who has embraced the responsibility of guiding, protecting, and inspiring the next generation, we say thank you. Your love leaves a legacy that reaches far beyond today. From management and staff of the Grenada Broadcasting Network, we extend heartfelt Father's Day wishes to all fathers across Grenada, Carrico, Petite Martinique, and our diaspora. Happy Father's Day.
Grenadians at home and abroad, the National Democratic Congress proudly invites you to the mega rally on Sunday, 21st of June. Under the theme, 4 years stronger, you, me, us. You, because we care. Me, because I have a responsibility. And us, because we all have a part to play in building Grenada. Bring your flags, bring your family, bring your yellow, and be a part of the 4-year celebration, transforming Grenada's future. Sunday, 21st of June, at 5 p.m., Monrouge Playing Field comes alive. NDC Mega Rally. You, me, us.
When the man say that he blacking out, what you think it is? Yellow fever. Yellow fever. Whoa, oh, we give them yellow fever.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
At 5 p.m. on August 5th, 1944, the schooner Island Queen sailed out of the St. George's Harbor. On board were some of Grenada's brightest and best sons and daughters. What happened afterwards remains a mystery.
Where Island Queen gone?
Heritage Theatre Company presents Lucy's Straw Hat, a full-length drama written and directed by Chris DeRiggs, a moving story about a family caught up in the drama of this great mystery. Meet Hyacinth, haunted and always ready to do mischief.
Rich man, he'll make him sign for you?
Lucy, beautiful and headstrong.
I had a dream, Mommy, that Hyacinth was there, holding my hand.
Lucy's Straw Hat at Grenada Trade Center on Saturday 13th and Sunday 14th June, and at the Luke Cinema on Saturday 20th and Sunday 21st June. Advance tickets $60, $75 at the door. Come join us.
Where Island Queen gone?
This advertisement is sponsored by Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited.
For Grenada to realize its true potential, we must all be a part of nation building. From every corner of the world, our sons and daughters carry the spirit of the Spice Isle in their hearts through culture, innovation, investment, and service. Now is the time to come home to your beautiful Tri-Island state to reconnect with our roots, share our knowledge, to inspire our youth, and to help shape a stronger, more resilient economy for generations to come. We are all part of the collective journey to shape the future of our nation. Together, we are building a nation we are proud of, a nation defined by opportunity, unity, and purpose. Grenada is more than a place on the map. It is our heritage, our future, our home. We look forward to welcoming you.
Something out. Oh, you see what happened to me? Don't get caught off guard. Get your water tanks at On The Spot Hardware today.
folks, it's 15 minutes after 7 o'clock. At this time, I'm happy to join Sergeant Troy Paul from the Traffic Department of the RGPF for this morning's traffic report. Sarge, good morning to you.
Pleasant morning to you as well, and also to our listeners, a lot of listeners this morning. It's always a pleasure to let persons know what is happening in the Thailand state of Grenada, Karakupa, and P.T. Martinique as it relates to the traffic, and we definitely going to let persons know. And this morning, as we do have some live footage this morning, we just want persons to, those who are viewing via live and via the television, can join us and walk along with us as we let persons know that as traffic, we're seeing here that we come along from the Grenada direction. We're seeing here that we do have a light to moderate flow of traffic flowing throughout the southern part of the island, which is Grenada. And we're seeing here that traffic is flowing nicely on a Friday morning. And as we get closer, we start seeing it becoming a little bit heavier, but nothing to be alarmed of. Still in the moderate phase as we come out closer to the St. George direction. Kirani James, Bissim Belmont here seems to be flowing nicely as well. Nice moderate flowing traffic this morning. Nothing unusual to report as it relates to obstruction and as it relates to any accident. As we take a closer look as we head right over to the Kirani James Boulevard, and we still have that similar light flowing traffic there. Light in most of the areas, and some areas we do have moderate flowing traffic. So it is good flowing, as we stated, nothing unusual. As we take a closer look at traffic going up Lotus Lane and onto the area of the Lucas Street, so persons can from the St. Paul's direction can see what is happening in that area. So far, so good as it relates to traffic at this particular time. However, that is similar traffic that we would experience on a morning at this particular time in most of the areas. So again, we start seeing here that the St. Paul's direction, that the traffic there is we start seeing a moderate to heavy flow of traffic coming out from that direction. The lane and Marassi Lucas Street seems to have a light flowing traffic, with the exception of the traffic from the St. Paul's direction, which already bumper to bumper already in. We just a little in the area of the Frangipangi. So we're seeing here that persons are already on the move as early as possible from that side. Calivini seems to have a moderate flow of traffic, but not as heavy as that roundabout there from the St. Paul's direction. So persons coming up from the Calivini direction seems to have that more of traffic movement, free traffic movement from that area, because they have that early divergence for traffic. You have the Toby Road, then you have the Woodlands intersection where persons can swing up, and some of the traffic head onto the Springs direction. So far, so good that we're seeing here that traffic from the Lucas Street area, still light to moderate for traffic in that area as well. So Old Fort flowing nicely, nothing unusual to report, and nothing, no unnecessary accident or obstruction. We're just going to dive right into the accident state, so just a little bit, and then we're going to take a closer look at traffic coming from the western side and also Grenada Town side as well. We're seeing here that we do have a total of 9 minor accidents reported for the past 24 hours, and they are as follows. The traffic headquarters at 4 minor, Grenville Police Station at 2, South had 2 as well, St. David and St. Paul's had 1 minor respectively. So that brings us to a total of that 9 minor accidents in total. And again, we want to appeal to drivers, again, your responsibility, ensuring road safety and you getting to your destination is paramount. And it only depends a lot upon you, but as I've said, what you do before, what you do during, and in the interim of while you're driving. So a lot have to do with that. Your mental focus, whether or not you check your vehicles properly before, whether or not you're driving in a manner that is conducive for a prudent and reasonable driver along our nation's road. And we must bear that in mind. And all these things are factors which can contribute to accidents along our nation's road. As we said, it's Friday. We do expect to have traffic flowing most of the areas heavier than normal as we normally refer it's a kind of mountain Friday or fortnight Friday, and persons are out, so we definitely have to let persons know what is happening. As we take a closer look at traffic coming up from the Mount Parnassus area, we've seen a moderate flow of traffic here. Seems to get heavy in a little while, but we know so far the traffic is moderately flowing, similar as of the Western Corridor. And we do have the Chima challenge as relates to traffic over coming up from the Grenada direction, especially coming to the Mount Gate side, where we do still have that no entry, so persons can use the Lamode and exit onto the Ravine. It's a challenge for persons because a lot of drivers do not know that side of that part. Yes, definitely. So we about to wrap things up this morning. So persons saw what is happening in most of the areas, so we ask that you take the necessary measures, and if you have to take traffic diversions, especially coming up from the St. Paul's direction, please do so.
All right, well, we've got to wrap it there. So thank you very much, Saj, for that comprehensive report. I do know for a fact that it really aids some of our, viewers and listeners as they make their decision on what route they should take to get into and out of the city. So thank you very much. The question that we usually ask:
if you're texting or doing anything else while you're supposed to be driving or maneuvering that vehicle, then the question I'd like to ask...
I wish we could have asked that question one-on-one. The language might have been different, but I would simply ask the question: if you're doing those things while you're supposed to be maneuvering the vehicle, then who is driving?
Who is driving?
Thank you very much, Saj. Have a great weekend. Get as much rest as you can because the going is getting tough.
Absolutely, and we're in the season already.
Yeah, so get some rest. Have a good one. Thank you very much.
You as well. Have a blessed day.
All right. Folks, that has been the traffic report. When we get back, we take a quick commercial break. We have a representative from the Spice Mass Corporation with us. Stick and stay with us. We'll be back after this.
Life doesn't stand still. It moves. It grows. It asks you to believe in what's next. Your first car. Owning your home. The business you build. The future you choose to invest in. Life moves in steps. When you're ready to take the next one, we're here to help you move forward with banking solutions designed for life. From vehicle financing and mortgages to education savings, credit solutions, and support for your growing business. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
Grenada, sports aren't just a game, they're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities. This Emancipation Weekend, freedom takes the sea. The Media Workers Association of Grenada invites you aboard Unscripted, the Freedom Edition. Friday, July 31st. Step into an unforgettable night of music, vibes, culture, and connection aboard the ultimate summer cruise experience. Meet your favorite media personalities, party under the stars, and celebrate freedom the unscripted way aboard the Ecstasy. Boarding is at 7 p.m., sailing at 8 p.m. Dress code freedom chic, bold, stylish, unapologetically you. Tickets are limited and going fast. Get your tickets online at GoToFet and at recognized ticket outlets. Unscripted, the Freedom Edition, because the best stories are the ones you never planned.
The Ministry of Agriculture White Potato Production Initiative is an OECS sub-regional project aimed at reducing Grenada's reliance on imported white potatoes, which in 2025 had an imported value of over 4.5 million EC dollars. The White Potato Production Initiative is part of the Ministry of Agriculture's food security drive and is being undertaken with the simultaneous cultivation of other crops such as sweet potatoes, pineapples, coconuts, carrots, and other vegetables. Other OECS countries like Dominica and St. Vincent and the Grenadines are already at an advanced stage in white potato production, with Dominica completely cutting the import of white potatoes during the first quarter of 2026. Grenada is now preparing to advance production for better output in 2027. The Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry, ensuring food and nutrition security for all.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602, 459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. The conversation continues as promised. I've got with me Miss Shauna Smith, representing the Spice Mass Corporation. She is the Public Relations Officer, and what a fitting face, what a fitting personality. Good morning, Miss Smith. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing good. Well, I'm doing okay. I'm not used to being up this early, but I don't know how you just do it every day.
This early? This is late.
Wow. Not for me.
Wow. Okay. Well, you better get used to it. Spice Mass 2026 is going to be hectic, so get used to it. You know, load up yourself with the coffee and...
Well, I start drinking it since, so...
That's good. That's the idea. All right. So you're the new Public Relations Officer for the Spice Mass Corporation. Tell us, what's that role like for you?
It's definitely been a jump in the deep end, as in we coming in, the season is moving, so it's been something that's really been training iron sharpens iron. I have a lot of great people on the team who have been guiding me. I've been meeting a lot of good people. Look, me sitting with Innocent right now. So
you're telling me
it's definitely been something that's helping me grow as a person, and I'm really enjoying it actually.
Okay. Well, prior to getting into that role, have you been involved in PR before?
I did. I worked as a marketing manager for about 2 years, so I got the behind the scenes aspect of it. Now PR is bringing me to the front of the lines, in front of cameras,
All right. Well, you're up for it. Yeah, you're up for it. Okay. So as I said, Spice Mass 26 is up on us. What is happening, as MC? What's taking place? How are plans going?
It's going good. We definitely, so far, we've had a lot of great shows that we worked on. The road shows happened. We're coming up to the finale, actually, next week, Saturday. That's in St. Patrick. So we've seen a lot of good feedback from that. Persons are really excited to have it back. The Carnival City, the first two, we had persons really interested in that. It was very fun. And as we lead down, we're coming into all our favorites. So the prelims, the groovy, power, our queens, we've been outside with them. It's been go, but it's been really enjoyable.
I hear you say Calypso.
Well, the Calypso too. They're getting ready for that 10 judging.
I feel like cutting the interview because you're talking to a Calypsonian and she spoke everything else. But nonetheless, I know you saved the best for last, right?
I saved the best for last.
Lovely. Right. As it relates to, we're the middle of June, and artists and everyone involved in Spice Mass prepping, final preparation. I ain't start to prep yet, but I'll be ready. What are the dates like for preliminaries, semifinals, and so forth?
Right, so the Power Prelims is coming up on us on the 2nd of July, so time running. We actually have our artists coming in prepping for that, registering. They're very excited, let me tell you. Everybody who comes inside the office, they're telling us they have so much planned for their fans. They're ready to touch the stage. So that one we're looking forward to. We go in St. George, St. David, we have in Guave, we have in St. Patrick. So we're going right around the island with this one.
With the prelims?
With the prelims.
Okay, that's good.
So that's the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th. So
2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Right.
So St. David, St. John. I guess St. John would cover both St. John and St. Mark. Victoria will come down. Then you go St. Patrick, then you go to St. Andrew.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then the following week, that's the week of the 12th, we're coming in with the groovy prelims. So back to back. Lots of things for persons to come for. And then, of course, we have this Saturday, we actually have our queens outside with the expo. So it's a lot of competition in the air, a lot of chance to get to know all your competitors, all the people who are taking part. You're going to see all the faces in these upcoming weeks.
Okay, that's awesome. I like this. As it relates to the, like I said, I'm a Calypsonian. When does the judging of the Calypso 10th commence?
We actually have the judging happening from the 16th, the 17th, and the 18th, so one after the next. So that is following right after the groovy prelims. Our Calypsonians are getting ready. I hope you are as well.
It doesn't take me long to get ready. I'm ready like Freddy, So, but all in all, from all indications, all right. Speaking with hoteliers and so forth, guest houses and Airbnb and how they refer to it seems like we'll have to get some tarpaulins and erect some tents because rooms are booked. Spice Mass 2026 seems as though it will be epic. From SMC's perspective, what are you feeling?
Definitely, we have that. I actually consider in building myself a little Airbnb because I find that's where to make it now. Definitely. From an organizational standpoint, have you all dotted the I's and crossed the T's to make sure that the prelims are going to run smoothly? You have resource personnel, the judging of the the Calypso tents, all this thing. Yes. So we have all the faces in the office currently. So our judges, our Calypsonians, our artists, we're working very closely with them to ensure that we have everything set up accordingly. Of course, with the meetings that we've been having, we had a feedback from them. So even with the registration for our artists, the closing date was on Wednesday. However, feedback from it, we have a lot of different persons saying, I want this opportunity to participate in the prelims. And so with that, we came together as a team and we decided to make a quick extension, right? So the 24th of June, which is next week Wednesday, that is the registration date. So our team is working very hard to make sure all the database is compiled and all the information is going in, and we closing up quickly, but we give that little leeway, that little room, because we want to make sure everybody has a chance to participate and to be a part of the culture,
Right, lovely. That, artists out there, please get yourselves ready. I know it could be a very tasking thing, prepping, especially if you're a first timer. The butterflies, well, sometimes not even butterflies, birds gets in the stomach, and so forth. But just come and do your thing, rep in your own way. Now, do you have some dates that you want to share with us?
I do. I mentioned before this Saturday we have the expo. I think that would be something wonderful for everyone to check out, because it's going to be, our queens are coming down and they're each going to have their tent to represent their parish. And yeah.
Where?
That is right in Frenbrook Street Mall, so right in the middle of the heat of it, You drop off on the terminal, you swing across, you see the queens, you see some artists, you see me.
Lovely. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and then we also, of course, I mentioned the prelims date starting from the 2nd, and from the 2nd, honestly, it's pace go straight.
Oh, wow.
Because we have Groovy from the 12th, we have the have the Calypso from the 16th, and then, everything that comes after that, our semi-finals, our final events, our queen show, our usual dates that we look forward to.
Right. So all in all, things are in place. Okay. The queens, the queen contestants, all right, how are they coming along? I happened to glance them. They were at the Bellevue playing field in St. David a couple Sundays back.
Yes.
Yeah, and one of the things I can say is that they seem very young. The grouping seems very young, and they seem very intelligent as well. I listened to a few of them speak, and I said, wow, this judging this year is going to be a tight one. The judges would have a very tough task.
One thing I definitely love about this bunch of girls is they are, and we actually had a media day with them recently where we got feedback from them and we got to hear from them on what they believe their role in society as the queens is. And listening to them talk, oh my goodness, what they really put forward is that this is not just competition to them, but it is a chance for them to uplift their societies and their parishes and communities. And so a lot of them spoke to what they will do after the competition and how they would continue to push their passions and their advocacy. And I think that's so brilliant, because you mentioned how young they are, and it's a testament to what can happen when we give young people the right training and the right platform. I think they represent their parishes beautifully. Okay. So
I wouldn't put you on the spot as to ask you who is your pick, but I can tell you I am from St. Andrew originally, so of course I would be repping for St. Andrew, and I know I currently live in St. David, so I would say, well, St. Andrew first, St. David second, and the others can find themselves in any other. But one of the things that when I hosted this sort of events in the past, I always said that they are all queens.
Yes.
But due to financial constraints, only one crown could be worn.
Yeah.
But they're all queens, So, ladies, like I said, I listen to each and every one of you, and you all are great. All right. I know the preparation process is tedious, but you've got what it takes. And remember that you are going into the competition as a queen. You might not be coming out with a crown, but you are a queen just by repping, because folks don't know how much it takes to face an audience.
Yes.
People in the audience quick to say, oh, she fumble and he boss and he this and it. But even you're brave to come and sit and talk with me, just flow like that. I've seen people come and they're sweaty palms and they're shaky and so forth. It takes a lot to face an audience.
And then one thing I think a lot of people possibly miss out on is the journey of them. Yeah. Of course, you can see the journey if you're checking out our social media pages. Okay. But it's you take these young women who are not used to the spotlight, and we work with them. They get to meet a lot of different people in this industry. And if I look at how the girls started to where they are now, the growth tremendous.
Right.
Yes, and there's a lot of opportunities to get the chance to interact with them, because even on let me get the date right, on the 27th of July, I'm saying that tentatively. Okay. It's a lot of date to remember, guys. On the Right, so July coming up, we have the fashion show. So that's the 12th of July, correction. And tickets are available. It's $60. The girls would come out, they would showcase some local vendors and creators. And then they would also have the opportunity to speak to all the persons, so you can actually see the young women who have developed to represent Grenada.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely. All right. Well, I mean, this is a good time to start. In my opinion, you all started a bit late in coming by me, but let's make it a frequent thing. You know, maybe every week or so we come and share what's happening, what are the plans. I mean, Spice Mass launching just around now. It converging with the diaspora homecoming. A lot of folks are gonna love to get some activities, even if they have to leave shortly.
Yes.
But give them a taste of what Spice Mass 26 is going to be like. So yeah, I expect to see a rep from Spice Mass. Well, you're PR, so you're going to be coming.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of me.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And to my dear the CEO, what's her name again?
Miss Noel Grant.
Miss Noel Grant, good morning to you and the entire team. I've got one of your employees there who is my schoolmate from McDonald College. She's from Rose Hill up there. I can't remember her name, but yeah, good morning to the entire Spice Mass Corporation team. And anything you thought we left out?
No, I think we covered it beautifully. Of course, like I just want to reiterate, prelims, we going in strong. We're looking forward to the crowd. It is actually free this year. So that's an encouragement, because we really want the communities to have the space to celebrate the artists, because our artists are our culture. And, they really perpetuate exactly the vibes and the vibrancy of Carnival. And so we look forward to having everybody come out to that free. I reiterated it.
The management will be free too.
In a sense, man, they had to pay to see what you had to bring.
Yeah, they gotta pay for that. They gotta pay for that this year. If it's 1 year you had to pay, it's this year. Yeah, this year you had to pay for the match, guy. It's gonna be good. Well, Miss Smith, thank you for your vibrant spirit so early in the morning. It's out of your clock, but you did well, and I look forward to seeing you again in the not too distant future. And bring back the love to SMC.
Thank you so much.
All right, folks, that's it for this segment of the conversation. We take a quick commercial break. We'll be back. When I come back, I've got a new soca artist to launch with you. Stay with us.
Grenada, the month of June will come alive. 4 years ago, we made a decision to move our nation forward. Now, we are stronger and more determined than ever before.
Unity is strength, and we getting stronger.
On Sunday, June 21st, the National Democratic Congress invites you to the biggest celebration of progress, hope, and people-centered leadership at the Monrouge Plainfield for the NDC's 4th anniversary mega rally.
Yellow fever.
Under the powerful theme, 4 years stronger, you, me, us. Thousands will gather in one voice, one heart, and one vision for Grenada's future.
Now we give them yellow, 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 yellow. Yellow fever.
Come hear the leadership shaping tomorrow. The most honorable Prime Minister, Dickon Mitchell, Honorable Andy Williams, the South Boss, Honorable Ron Redhair, Senator Claudette Joseph, Honorable Philip Telesford, and more. Experience live performances, electrifying energy, powerful messages of transformation, and the unstoppable spirit of the people of Grenada as we celebrate fathers across the nation and the world. Contact your constituency office for transportation. Bring your flags, bring your family, and most importantly, bring your yellow. Sunday, June 21st from 5 p.m. NDC Mega Rally 2026. 4 years stronger. You, me, us.
Things happening.
The Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry advises all individuals intending to travel with pets or import animals into Grenada to comply with the country's established animal import requirements in accordance with Chapter 15 of the Animals, Diseases and Importation Act, as well as the Animal Importation Control Regulations. Anyone wishing to import animals or animal products must first apply for an import permit. Further, Regulations 6 requires that a veterinary risk assessment be conducted to determine whether the proposed import poses negligible or significant risk to animal or public health. If the application is approved, an import permit will be issued. Additionally, an export health certificate from the exporting country will also be required. Moreover, under Regulations 4 and 6, all animals and animal products must be inspected at the port of entry by a veterinary or quarantine officer prior to landing and clearance. In cases of non-compliance, Regulations 7 and 8 state that imported animals or products may be quarantined, destroyed, or otherwise disposed of, including slaughter where necessary. Additionally, under Section 21 of the Act, offenses may result in penalties such as fines, seizure of goods, or imprisonment. The public is therefore urged to protect animal health by always obtaining an import permit before importing animals or animal products. For more information, contact the Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry at 440-2708.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. The conversation continues as promised. I've got with me in the studio a youngster, and yeah, you like the darkers?
Yeah, they like kind of bright. So.
Okay, yeah. Some people wonder why I squint so much at times, but the light is right in my eyes. Okay, so good morning, Mr. Felix. I hope I have it right, yeah?
Morning.
Right. As I told my audience that I've got with me, a young soca artist. So now tell us your correct name.
My government name is Lee Junior Felix.
That's your government name?
Yeah, and my sobriquet is J473.
J473. All right, so J473, where are you from?
J473 is from Marquis St. Andrews, and yeah.
No, Marquis. Okay, so that means you know Squeezy.
Yes, well, Squeezy is actually my uncle.
Hey, you see what I'm saying, man? You see what I'm saying? So it runs in the family.
Yeah, it runs. And Leon Antoine is also my uncle. Yeah.
Right, yeah, like that's Squeezy's brother.
Yeah, he actually asked about you.
Leon?
Yeah, when I told him I was coming to meet Innocent, he asked about you.
Yeah. Is he coming for Carnival?
He said he's trying to. Yeah.
Well, yeah, have to try. Just go on the airport and jump a jet to flight. Yeah, that's so hard to do.
Yeah, he said he was shy.
But he's doing well.
Yeah, he is.
So my next question was intended to be how you got into the soca thing, but I don't need to ask that anymore because it's in the family. But how long have you been doing this?
To put a number on it, I think like the first time I recorded a song was in 2011, I think. Yeah, so.
Ah, okay. So it's like 5 years.
5 years?
No, 15. Yeah, 15. Yeah, 2011, right?
2011.
Yeah. Good. And what has it been like for you?
Well, in the music aspect in Grenada, I know he has the ups and downs, because Grenada have a unique style of music, and not everybody would really grasp it or understand it. So I've been knocking on the door for years and just trying my best. The love from music that actually keep me going, so yeah.
And do you write for yourself?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right. So I have 3 tracks here from you. All right. The Feeling. What is the feeling about?
The feeling.
As this one here.
No, the feeling is actually I changed the name to Jab. Jab is with background.
Jab is with background.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you this. Are there any obscenities in it?
No.
Okay.
No,
because I need to ask that because I want to give it a little play. Let's go here and take a listen to Jab is We Background from J473. Let's take a listen.
Tell me you love the feeling.
That is a big tune. That is what you call a big tune. Them fellas have to watch out this year.
Yeah.
In terms of production, where did you produce this track?
Produced this track from Lighthouse Records. He was formerly known for Impulse. So I think he started last year. Was the first time he started as a Lighthouse Records.
Okay.
Very good producer.
And where is he located?
He located at St. John, if I'm getting it right.
On the western side?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the western side.
Okay. And how far have you gotten in have you ever taken part in competition?
Yeah, I have. Last year I took part in the Power prelims. I didn't make the semis, but hopefully this year I could reach as far as the finals. What is your
take on the state and the stage of Grenada music in general? Not just the soca and so forth, but Grenada's music in general. What's about it for you?
Grenada music on a whole, I believe that audience had to give the artist a chance, give them a listening ear, instead of just, you probably might hear something for the first time and you're probably not in the best of moods, and sometime on another day if you listen it again, probably it's yeah, that's so nice, instead of just
that's a nice truth.
Yeah, but sometime you hear it and it's I really need to, just give the artist a chance. Okay, yeah, because that happened to me as well. Like, I hear a song for the first time and I'm like, nah, but the song grew on me, and by the end of the season, like, that like the hottest song, so, I mean... Yeah.
A nice one, right? Whoever thought that Greasy Down would have become a world anthem?
Exactly, because the first time I heard that, I was like, I was laughing. I was laughing.
You say, better you Greasy Down like sleep out.
The first time I heard that, I was laughing, and then, and then I was jumping to it, so,
yeah. And I'm happy that you made that observation, yeah? Because if music on a whole, for example, when Black Adam came out with Blessing, no one thought he would have gone on to win world acclaim with it.
Exactly.
To many people, it was just another song.
Yeah, exactly.
But repetition creates learning, and it also creates passion and liking.
Yes.
And if you listen to it, as an artist, do you feel love up? Do you feel loved by the people, by the audience, wherever they are?
Trust me, my close friends and family, I get the love. Outside there, it comes and goes, because you have places I would go and sing, and it's like everybody would be like, jumping up and thing, and places I would go and sing, and everybody would be like standing and watching.
Like being a funeral.
Yeah, so it comes and goes, but like I said, it's moods. So probably I'm in a party where somebody is having a good time.
I see this other song here, Different. Is that
Different? Yeah, that was last year.
Okay, let's take a listen to Different, because I must confess, if my former colleague, Mr. Paris, we taught at GSS together.
Yes.
We were talking, and he said, man, I'm managing a young artist, and I want him to come on your program and say, hey, well, if Paris say he had to come, he had to come. And make it was his music, so he has to come. So I must be honest, I did not hear your music before, because I'm an aged guy, not an old, right? Old things you throw away, but I'm an aged guy, so I tend to go for the slower versions, the calypso and the go. But this kind of up tempo, I can't put on them kind of thing. So, but I have to listen to this now. So
that was the last year.
Let's take a listen to J473 for last year.
Yo, like George Records. Give me like this record. I say the room, I'm in mind, taking control of my brain. I can take this thing again. Me for me again, I said because I did an mission. When I pass you anybody, only looking for him to sit on. See me, you see a mood on him, my song just tell me the pan. One thing say I know for sure, I live up and never listen. My difference side of me when I play my mass. I show them my different side, they shine my past. I show them my different side of me when I play my mass. I show them my different side, they shine my past.
You could sing. You could sing. As the Trinis would tell you, you have truth. You could sing. All right. Have you ever thought about getting into calypso? You don't see yourself as Uncle Leon and Uncle Squeezy?
Yeah, Uncle Leon. We have plans. So probably in the near future.
Yeah, because as a calypsonian, I feel happy when I see younger folks coming into calypso. Like I see Shamak getting into it. That's good. I'm seeing Moti and other.
I think I heard something from Jello, from Lika Jello.
Yeah, Jello is doing calypso as well. Because whether we like it or not, calypso is the foundation. The groovy and the power soca, they're all derivatives of calypso. Calypso is the mother. Because the calypso they're just fast, higher RPMs. But So where do you see J473 going for the season? Only one. How many songs you did for the season?
I did a couple.
Okay, that's two.
I did like I think like 3.
Okay.
One's supposed to come out next week Friday, and I think I'll close it off for the season.
Okay. So where do you see J473 going in terms of competition or outside tours and so forth? Where do you see yourself going for the season?
This season, well, Right now, I'm aiming for like the finals right now in the power prelims, because I've been knocking on the door for too long, and I find this year like
26 is your year.
Yeah, I would put out my best and see where it goes from there. So,
is there any local soca artist that you emulate that is your sort of mentor that you say like, I want to be like he?
Yeah, I can handpick like I could say like a top 5.
Okay, tell me.
Mr. Killer, Dash, Mori, Kerry.
That's 4.
Yeah.
You're missing one. You say 5.
Uncle Chris, Squeezy.
Listen to me. All how Squeezy is aged. Don't think you could perform on stage and
Yeah man. Me and Squeezy did a show for all years.
Yeah.
And Squeezy had an injured leg.
Yep.
And Squeezy moved the crowd still.
Yeah, no man. Squeezy had energy to sell.
Yeah man.
Squeezy, send your music for me. Let me play. Well, I really want to commend you on your efforts and the fact that you've been doing it for so long and not getting the desired results, but you keep coming. It shows that you have intent and purpose. And with the guidance and support of Mr. Paris, I expect you to go really far. I can promise you that once you send the music, I will play them. And I just want to wish you all the best for the season. Anything you want to, anybody you want to big up, as all you say nowadays, big up all there.
Well, I don't have anybody at my head right now, so if I call names and I didn't call you, don't watch that. First off, my mom, my God, France Capital, which also known as Mr. Paris.
Okay.
Lorian.
France Capital?
Yeah, France Capital. Yeah, Dahi. He's saving him on my phone. France Capital, Mr. Paris.
It's France Capital. The Paris. Oh, I get the connection. Paris Capital, France. Okay, France Capital. Okay, good. Lovely. I like this.
Yeah, man. Yeah, everybody who's supporting, everybody who they message me and say, well, hey, keep going, you must get through. Everybody. Okay. Thanks, man.
Okay. Well, J473, I want to wish you all the best. The mere fact that you're the offspring of Squeezy and Leon, it puts you in a special category in my book. So send them, I'll play them, and let's hope the best for the season. Do it. The most important thing, give it your best shot.
Yes.
Do your best.
Yes.
And once you've done your best, then that's it. You can't do better than your best.
Right.
And let the chips fall with him.
Yes.
All the best, bro.
Agreed.
See you on stage.
Yeah, man. Bless
folks,
up.
That's it for the conversation this morning. I've been speaking there with J473, and he's an, not an upcoming, but, an artist that I do hope that this year does him great favors. We've got to go. We've got to join the BBC. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Someone to help you to your feet. I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you. No, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands. We got everything we need. 'Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines always. Wherever you ride me, we'll make your dreams come true. Next side, next side, next side, next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Presented by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a LOTS loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
LOTS, land ownership, tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. First, make a family disaster plan and ensure that everyone in your household is familiar and comfortable with it. Remember to add batteries and flashlights to your emergency kit. Now, for electrical safety. Familiarize yourself with your electrical panel, as it may be necessary to switch off the power during a storm or flood. Make sure you install a transfer or isolation switch to prevent your generator feeding electricity to Grenlec's line. If trees are too close to power lines, call Grenlec at 237 for advice. By following these easy steps, you will be well on your way to being hurricane ready. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
At 5 p.m. on August 5th, 1944, the schooner Island Queen sailed out of the St. George's Harbor. On board were some of Grenada's brightest and best sons and daughters. What happened afterwards remains a mystery.
Where Island Queen gone?
Heritage Theatre Company presents Lucy's Straw Hat, a full-length drama written and directed by Chris DeRiggs, a moving story about a family caught up in the drama of this great mystery. Meet Mammy Sylvie, a woman with a secret too heavy to keep but too painful to reveal.
Asking for forgiveness for not telling you the truth.
Pa John, the war veteran.
Sometimes I sit here feeling so helpless, so crushed.
Lucy's Straw Hat at Grenada Trade Center on Saturday 13th and Sunday 14th June, and at the Luke Cinema on Saturday 20th and Sunday 21st June. Advance tickets $60, $75 at the door. Come join us.
Where Island Queen gone?
Get ready for this one as Megaforce Promotions presents Slip and Slide, the concert. Saturday, 20th June, National Cricket Stadium. Gates open 6 p.m. Showtime 8 p.m.
And what's so special?
Holland, international dancehall superstar Masika.
Money nothing on me, girl, me a provider. Buy your deal and buy the designer.
Masika.
I saw she slip, I saw she slide on. What a girl can ride on.
Alongside Javinci. Also performing live from Grenada, Aubrey Jr., Sakina and the Alpha One Band, Little Natty and Thunder, Luba 473, Sam Dan. Early bird tickets cost $100 until June 12th. It's $120 after, or you pay more at the door. Slip and Slide, the concert, Saturday 20th June. No one should miss. Masika.
I saw she slip, I saw she slide on.
Masika.
Love is often found in the quiet moments, the sacrifices made without recognition, the lessons shared through words and example, and the unwavering commitment to family. This Father's Day, the Grenada Broadcasting Network proudly celebrates the fathers, grandfathers, stepfathers, mentors, and father figures whose strength, wisdom, and dedication continue to shape our homes, our communities, and our nation. To every man who has embraced the responsibility of guiding, protecting, and inspiring the next generation, we say thank you. Your love leaves a legacy that reaches far beyond today. From management and staff of the Grenada Broadcasting Network, we extend heartfelt Father's Day wishes to all fathers across Grenada, Carrico, Petite Martinique, and our diaspora. Happy Father's Day.
All right, good morning. Welcome back. We've got an extended conversation, and for us to have an extended conversation, you should know it's simply because it is worthy of having that extension. I'm joined at this time by two goodly individuals. A lady, she's representing all the way from Guyana, Demerara. I was asking her if it's Berbice, Essequibo, Bartica, or wherever, but she's actually from... You thought I lived in Guyana, right? I sound like a Guyanese.
No.
Okay.
I figured you trying. You have some information.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
And then a friend to my extreme right who happens to be a past student of the best school on the island, McDonald College.
Of course, the best.
Of course, yeah. So, lady and gentlemen, good morning and welcome. Tell us your name, please.
Good morning. My name is Regina Bunbury, and I am the national president for JCI West Indies. And like you rightfully said, I'm from the country of Guyana. Yeah. The land of many waters.
Yeah, I remember in Barbados there was a Guyanese guy that was attached to the police service or whatever, and whenever we talk he would say, I'm from the South American country Guyana. I said, you from Guyana? And my dear friend, what's your name?
My name is Quincy John. I'm the local president for GCI Grenada, and I am from Shantimel St. Patrick's.
Okay, scholar country. Yeah.
Of course.
Okay, right, good. Good morning. Okay, so in the pre-conversation, I get to understand that I've interviewed colleagues of yours before, Mr. Dowden, and there was a young lady from Antigua and so forth. So really and truly, what exactly is JCI all about? I know it's a youth initiative, but give us some more, background information on JCI.
Okay, good morning everyone again. JCI stands for Junior Chamber International, which is a youth leadership development organization that caters for young people between the ages of 18 to 40. We focus on 4 areas of development or opportunities, which is community action, giving back to the community. We focus on international cooperation or networking. We also focus on personal development, personal and professional development, and we also focus strongly on business and entrepreneurship. Now, JCI is located in over 100 countries around the world and in over 5,000 communities, and Grenada happens to be one of them, and we have several countries and islands within the Caribbean. Guyana is one of them. We have Antigua, Barbados, Dominica, Grenada, Guyana, like I mentioned, Trinidad, Tobago, St. Kitts, St. Lucia, St. Vincent. Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's good. Hence the reason why it is often said if you open a tin of sardines, you'd find a Grenadian in it, because in almost everything that you do, every walk, every dispensation, every profession, you find Grenadians. All right. Oh, and I need to say it on the television set. One of my greatest teachers was from Guyana, so I have a soft spot for Guyana. All right. Miss Golaya was her name. She taught English A. Now, Mr. John, how did you get involved with JCI? I like to be honest with my audience, right? When I looked at this, how you call this thing? That's a chain, right?
Yeah, it's a presidential chain.
Presidential chain. I say, well, this thing look at some Ubia man from Africa. You understand? That's how it looks.
No, it's not.
It's not. All right, so tell us, how did Mr. John get involved? I remember Ali Dowden coming here before, but how did you get involved in JCI?
So to be honest, it's through Mr. Dowden I get involved. One time I was just looking at his status and I was like, where are you going? He was like, I'm going to convention. I was like, where? He was like, in Dominica. I was like, that sounds fun. I want to get involved. And then, I been around and I watching and I realized, hey, this is a very good group for youth, to give back to the community. So I get myself a little more active and show my face around, and that's how I get involved.
Okay, and what has it been like? What has the journey been like for you thus far?
The journey has been very awesome so far. We are growing. We are growing as an organization in Grenada. We are taking strides step by step, and we're trying to make meaningful impact within the community of Grenada.
That's awesome. I mean, any organization or any initiative that targets young people at this time around is noble, in my opinion. Because we in the region we have a very, very youthful population. All right, and most of the times we tend to think that they're lost. So when we see initiatives that try to bring the ship back into the flock, it's awesome. Now, what are some of the success stories can you share that we've had in Grenada thus far because of the involvement of JCI?
Well, the JCs in the past did have a lot. For example, the blood bank was one of the success stories of the JCs of Grenada before. Even the wall around Grenville Park, that was a JCI project in the past as well. Even Lotto, we know as NLA, but the Lotto in the past was
the bingo thing.
Right, yeah. Yes.
You listen for the number on the radio and you mark your paper tickets.
Yes.
That was JC.
That was JC's as well. That was JC's as well. So they did a lot in the past. It fell off a little, but we're trying to grow the organization to higher heights right now. So
okay. And what do you think? I mean, looking at the core values that you've stated earlier, what makes it different to any other youth-aimed organizations?
Well, what makes us different is that we focus a lot on developing our young people to be great leaders within society, developing leaders for a changing world. We focus on skills development. A young person can come to JCI in any form or any fashion, and they can grow and evolve and be someone of great influence and stature within society, and that would be able not just to grow, but also help others to grow, because there's no way that you can be a part of JCI, receive all the benefits, and not impact someone else's life, because they teach us to have an impact on others. It's not just for your own personal benefit, but the benefit of others as well. For example, myself, when I joined JCI, I joined because of the community action. I have the less privileged has a special place in my heart. So I always want to give back to the community, and the organization, I saw myself in a space, I found a space there where I can be able to give back to my community through the organization. And here I am 9 years later, sitting as the national president for GCI West Indies, something that I had no interest in because my only interest was to have an impact on the community. But because I joined for that one reason, I was able to benefit from all the other areas of opportunity that the organization has to offer. And then today, I'm also able to pour into someone else because the organization has poured into me. And it's the same cycle from year to year with different persons, because I'm in this chair now sitting as the national president, but next year it will be someone else because JCI only affords you the opportunity to lead for 1 year.
Okay.
So everybody has an opportunity to lead.
Because if my memory serves me right, last year when Ali came, it was a young lady from Antigua?
Yes.
Right, yeah, okay. All right, okay. That's
JCI develop leaders, it doesn't matter how weak you are or strong you are. If you come strong, you'll become stronger. You come weak, you'll become strong, and you will grow stronger while you're here.
If I divide my age by 2, I'll reach back into 40, so maybe I can join this. All right. That's rather interesting. All right. Giving different, young individuals the opportunity to lead. But not just lead. Before getting into that leadership role, you are molded, you are brought up to speed, so you're developed.
Yes.
You actually developed. So, do you have any past JCI members that got into active politics? Not in Grenada, but regionally or internationally, wherever you are.
We have active, I wouldn't say past, but present. Shout out to Senator Chanel Govire from Antigua and Barbuda. She's a senator in the Senate House of Antigua, and she's very active in JCI. She was our the Conference of America director for this year JCI West Indies hosted the JCI Conference of America in Antigua, and also last year she was the International Executive Vice President for JCI International, and she's very much active in politics. That's her job.
So do you think her involvement with JCI molded her and give her some even stronger footing?
I would say yes. Okay. It has helped.
All right. Now, your visit to Grenada, I hope Mr. John, gave you an island tour thus far and maybe introduced you to the oil dung and the managed waters and so forth. I hope they're not giving you, this knife and fork kind of food,
Well, they are giving me the knife and fork food. I'm not going to sit here and lie.
Macaroni pie.
But also I have had some Grenadian food. Yeah. It's not my first time on the island. Oh. I was here in 2018 for the National Convention, which was also led by Senator Chanel Govire in that year. So I had the oil down then.
Okay.
Yes, but I'm not a fan of it, but I'm a fan of the other food.
Let me just tell you a second, right? I'm not going to say it too loud. Even if you're not a fan of oil dung, don't say that. Let people hear. Okay, keep that to yourself. Okay, so you're being here. It's an awesome privilege to sit with you. What are some of the plans for your visit while you're here with us? What are some of the local plans?
Okay, so I'm here this morning. Yesterday I had several radio interviews bringing highlight to the nation of Grenada, or to the island of Grenada, of JCI Grenada, letting the people know what JCI Grenada is about and why we're here. I also visited the Governor General yesterday. We had a great talk and we were able to initiate some projects that JCI Grenada will be able to execute for this year and years to come. She shared some great ideas, so they were able to receive some impact from her. That was a very successful visit, but that was my first day, because the day when I came, it was already evening. Today, I have a training with the members of JCI Grenada. So the members would be able to receive some benefits from me. While I'm here tomorrow, we have a community outreach project, and also I will be having some fellowship with the members. It's not just to go about and bring highlight of JCI Grenada to the nation, but also to fellowship with the members because they are all members of JCI West Indies.
Okay. All right. If members of my audience out there are intent on supporting one way or the other, pour some resources into JCI Grenada, how can they do that? Because you're sort of a benevolent group, you know, you give, and in order to give, you have to have.
Correct.
All right, so how do you get? How can people contribute to the cause?
They could reach out to our Facebook page. We are welcoming all donations, but also some of the stuff that we did came from members itself as well. Also, we had a few sponsors. Foodland is one, Glenna is one, Country Cool is one as well, who sponsored. They gave us stuff to successfully have our donation drive to see how we could raise funds and stuff like that, so we could have these projects and them executed.
Okay, all right. Now, JCI Grenada, there's this. Where can people, find you? Do you have a physical office? Do you,
At the moment, we don't have a physical office. We're hoping that is something we can rectify in the future. But they can reach out to our Facebook page. We do have a Facebook page, and they can reach out to me as well.
Okay, so you're the local. The lead point person at the moment.
At the moment, yes, for 1 year.
Okay, okay. So G for Guyana, G for Grenada. From G for Guyana, the leadership will come to Grenada.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Right. That's awesome. To young people out there, okay, tell them something. We always quick to say that the youth are lost. They stray away and that sort of thing. Tell them something that would, about JCI, that would make them gravitate towards JCI, especially ones that are within that age range, 18 and 40. Yeah, what can they look forward to? What can make their life different by joining or affiliating themselves with JCI?
So I give a call this morning to any young person out there that is between the ages of 18 to 40. If you have a desire for community action, you want to give back to your community, you want to grow and develop yourself personally or professionally, you can join JCI. JCI is that organization for you. It will help you to grow, develop, and evolve into a great leader in society. That JCI has so much to offer. We have skills development where we offer trainings to our members where they gain skill sets and knowledge on how to become better leaders, how to become a better person in society, how to function in the workplace, how to have effective meetings, etc. We also we focus on that business and entrepreneurship. We offer business trainings. You can gain knowledge and insights on how to level up your business and be a better business person, and also how to upscale your business. Right now, this year in JCI West Indies, we have a JCI in Business Club, and it has been very effective. I'm not saying that because the project is running. I'm saying that because this is the feedback that we have received from the members that are a part of the JCI in Business, and there are many other JCI organizations that offers the same, and it's a very beneficial program to our members. So if you're looking to develop your business, you're looking to gain some knowledge, insights, how to scale up, how to manage better, you want to grow personally or professionally, you want to be a better manager in your workplace, a better staff, JCI is that organization that you can join and grow evolved and developed into an awesome individual, you'll be able to receive all that benefits within the organization, and you will also be able to pour into other persons around you.
Yeah, it's better to give than to receive.
Yes, so if you're between the ages of 18 to 40, I encourage you to reach out to JCI Grenada and join the organization. There is so much that you can benefit from apart from what I have mentioned. So JCI Grenada is that organization. And if you're within the Caribbean region, you can reach out to any of the other JCI within those islands that I have mentioned and country.
Okay. Mr. John, parting words?
Well, the national president kind of said it all, but I just want to say, feel free to reach out if you want to make meaningful impact, if you want to leave a long-lasting legacy, just as how the JCs in the past did. This is the organization for you, and we are welcoming any youth willing to develop themselves.
Especially within the ages of 18 and 40.
Of course. Someone
younger, someone older, can you have observer status?
We have the junior JCs where we would nurture them until they reach that age of 18, and then they will become inducted into the organization. Some of the local organizations have it while some don't, right? But you can still work with them until they reach that age. And then we also, if you're 40, you can still be a part of the organization.
And what about me, that 40 twice?
You could still be a part.
You can still be a part.
Okay. All right. Well, I wouldn't endeavor to pronounce your surname because of, my tongue. So could you say the surname again, please?
The full name is Regina Bunbury.
Bunbury?
Yes.
Okay.
From the beautiful village of Pleasance, Guyana.
Oh, wow. Bunbury. I love that surname. And Mr. John, I want to thank you. Thank you for sharing with us and continue doing that marvelous work that without asking you those questions, I sort of know what's going on in the JCs, and I really do hope, folks, out there, you can, pour in some of your resources, the overflows, and because it's coming back into the community, that will eventually come back and benefit you.
Correct.
So, life is really a cycle, huh?
It is.
Life is really a cycle. You give it here, it goes around, and it comes back.
Right back.
It doesn't stay one place. And continue doing the great work that you all are doing. And of course, the GBN is always open. Whenever you need to disseminate anything, just reach out to us.
Definitely, we will.
All the best. I do hope you enjoy not your visit, because after once you become Grenadian,
So I'm a Grenadian?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
For now. Yeah, welcome home. Maybe you should stay for the diaspora homecoming as well, spend a couple week or so with us. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. You don't keep the goodness one place, man. Guyana could do it. Guyana is booming at the moment. Oh, that's why you want to go back so fast, man. Every day of an Ali and what's his name again? Barat Jagdio and those guys, they're just finding ways to give people money now, we'll give them 100,000 today, because the oil is coming. So she wants to go back.
You're up to date with current affairs.
Very much so. Again, Ms. Burnberry, thank you for joining us, and Mr. John, thank you, and I wish you and your organization, not just in Grenada, but all the initiatives that you are pushing throughout the region and the world, may they bear fruits.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for having us.
The pleasure is ours. Folks, that's it for the extended version of the conversation. Thank you for staying with us throughout. And it's Friday, so if the good Lord spare our lives, we'll do this again together on Monday. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.